Every soul is a traveler. We walk through deserts of hardship, valleys of ease, mountains of confusion, and gardens of clarity. The path is long, the signs are subtle, yet the one who calls us leaves footprints in every trial and every gift. The masters tell us, the heart must climb a ladder, not of wood, but of stations, a ladder that rises from earth to heaven, from struggle to surrender. Each rung is a response, each level a new vision of the real, and only the heart that learns them all can walk as a true servant of Allah. This is the story of that ladder, as described by Ibn al-Qayyim, explained by Ghazali, and lived by Junayd. Let us ascend together. Level 1. Patience. The path begins with patience. Without it, no journey to Allah can last. Patience is not just waiting. It is the heart's surrender to the one who sends both the sweetness and the trial. It is holding still when the decree is heavy and whispering inwardly, I belong to Him, and to Him I return. There are 3 phases of patience: to be steady and obeying Him, even when the soul resists; to hold back from sin, even when desire pulls; to accept hardship without rebellion, even when the heart aches. Patience is swallowing bitterness, yet tasting it as medicine. It is the soul resting in Allah's wisdom, even when the reason is hidden. It is a quiet trust that nothing is random. Every thorn is placed with care. Every delay holds a secret mercy. Patience does not erase pain, but it turns pain into worship. It does not stop tears, but it makes tears into prayers. It does not remove loss, but it makes loss into a doorway back to the one who never leaves. This is why patience is the first step. It anchors the soul in every storm, and it prepares the heart for the higher stations ahead. The one who learns patience learns the first secret of the path, that every test is a letter, and every letter is an invitation to draw nearer to the real.
Level 2. Gratitude. If patience is how you stand in hardship, gratitude is how you walk in blessing. Every breath is a gift. Every crumb of food, every beat of the heart, every safe morning, all are letters written from the giver. Gratitude is not only saying Alhamdulillah, it is deeper. It is the heart's recognition, the tongue's praise, and the body's obedience. To see every blessing, to name it, and to use it only for good. Gratitude is a shield. It protects what you have, and it calls more to come. The promise is written, if you are grateful, I will surely increase you. But gratitude is also a mirror of love. To thank not only for what delights you, but even for what wounds you, knowing the wound carries wisdom, and the delay carries mercy. The truly grateful heart does not measure blessings by size. It bows for a sip of water as it bows for an ocean. It sees the smallest favor as priceless because it sees the hand of the giver in all. Gratitude transforms life. Bread becomes a banquet, sleep becomes a prayer, even loss becomes light, because gratitude whispers, I have not lost, I have been given, another way to return. This is the second step of the ladder. Gratitude widens the path, opens the heart, and makes every moment an offering to the one who gives without end. Level 3. Contentment. Patience endures, gratitude thanks, but contentment goes further. It smiles at whatever Allah chooses. Contentment is when the heart says, what you give me is enough, what you withhold is enough, what you decide is best. It is not forced silence, but a deep sweetness in surrender. It is the soul resting, no longer wrestling with destiny. When contentment enters the heart, storms do not uproot it. Wealth and poverty feel the same. Praise and blame carry no weight. The heart becomes light because it carries nothing but trust. This is not weakness, it is strength. The strongest soul is the one that bows with joy to the will of its Lord. Contentment turns the battlefield of desire into a garden of peace. It does not mean you stop working or hoping. It means that whatever comes, you see it as chosen for you, not against you. Every delay, every loss, every change of path whispers, "This too is love," though you may not see it yet. Contentment is the fruit of knowing Allah. The more you recognize His wisdom, the easier it becomes to rest in His decree. The more you taste His mercy, the easier it is to smile even through tears. This is the third step of the ladder. With contentment, the seeker finds rest. The heart no longer chases or resists. It simply opens, and everything that comes becomes a gift. Level 4. Gnosis. Beyond contentment lies vision, not just accepting what happens, but seeing through it, to the one who made it so. Gnosis is recognition. It is when the veil thins, and you no longer see only events, you see the wisdom moving inside them. The sunrise is no longer just light. It becomes a sign of the one who never sleeps. The loss of something dear is no longer just pain. It becomes a reminder that nothing here lasts, and that only Allah remains. Gnosis is like a mirror polished clean. Every blessing reflects His mercy. Every trial reflects His wisdom. Every delay reflects His timing. The world becomes a classroom, and everything in it teaches you about your Lord. At this level, reliance is natural. Why fear when you know who provides? Why despair when you know who heals? Why cling when you know who will remain? Gnosis fills the heart with light. The seeker no longer asks, "Why me?" He whispers instead, "Show me what you mean by this." This is the fourth step of the ladder. Patience steadied you. Gratitude opened you. Contentment rested you. And now Gnosis lets you see. Level 5. Love. After patience, after gratitude, after contentment, after recognition, there is love. This is the summit of the path. Love is when the heart no longer bargains. Not, "I will worship if you give." Not, "I will pray so you protect." Not, "I will obey so I enter paradise." Love worships because Allah is Allah, because His beauty deserves it, whether or not reward is seen. Love is when the giver becomes more precious than the gift. When you no longer count blessings because the blesser himself is enough. When you stop fearing loss because the one you love can never be lost. Love is a fire that burns away all other motives. Fear may begin the journey, hope may strengthen it, but love carries it to the end. Fear makes you careful, hope makes you eager, but love makes you willing to give everything and still feel you gave nothing. In love, hardship becomes sweet, a delay becomes intimacy. Even wounds become messengers, each one saying, "Come closer, trust more, belong to me." Love does not silence pain, but it transforms it. The tears still fall, but they are no longer bitter, they taste like longing. The sigh still escapes, but it rises as a prayer. The heart still aches, but its ache is a song calling back to its Lord. And love makes the world small. Its praise does not lift you, its insults do not break you.
Its treasures do not tempt you, because the heart has found a greater treasure. Even paradise and hell become secondary. For what is paradise without the beloved? And what is hell if he is absent? The heart in love wants only this: to be near him, to see him, to never be veiled again. Love is not loud. It is quiet and steady, like a candle burning in the night. It glows in prayer. It rests in remembrance. It weeps in solitude. It is not for display. It is the secret between the lover and the loved. This is the final step of the ladder, the summit of the seeker. Patience taught you how to endure. Gratitude taught you how to thank. Contentment taught you how to rest. Gnosis taught you how to see. But love teaches you how to belong. Here the journey does not end. It dissolves. The self fades. The heart melts. And every breath becomes one word. And so the ladder ends with love. Love that turns worship into joy, trials into sweetness, and every heartbeat into remembrance. For the seeker, this is the crown of the journey, and for the heart, it is the secret it was created for. As one of the great masters said, "In the heart, there is an emptiness that is not filled except by Allah's love, constant remembrance of Him, and sincerity toward Him." If someone were given the whole world, it would never fill that emptiness.